Hey guys, it's Tori. Welcome to my channel, or welcome if you're new. So you've just taken the plunge and you purchased a Cricut, right? Feeling a bit overwhelmed with that big new box sitting on your desk and you're not quite sure where to start. Maybe you've watched a few Cricut tutorials and you thought there's no way I can do that. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through step by step to the best of my ability how to set up your Cricut and get it started. Now, I'm not a professional Cricut software installer. I just enjoy using my Cricut machine and helping others. I also can only help you with what I know, and that is installing your software on Windows. I'm not at all familiar with a Mac, and I use my laptop with my Cricut, so I haven't downloaded it to my iPad. Now, I know you can use the Cricut with the Mac and the iPad, but this video won't show you how to do that. But in my opinion, it is probably pretty similar. So let's get started. Since each Cricut machine comes with different bundles, I'll focus on the basics of what typically is included in the box. You'll usually find the Cricut machine itself, a welcome packet, along with some sample cardstock, vinyl, and fabric. There are also two cords provided, a USB cord to connect to your laptop and the back of the Cricut machine, and a power cord to be inserted into the back of the Cricut machine and then plugged into the wall. You should also have a fine point tool that's included. To open the Cricut Maker 3, all you need to do is lift the lid and the rest will automatically open. Located on the right hand side of the machine is the power button, and that turns the Cricut on and off. Press it once to power on and press and hold to power off. This button, marked with an arrow, is used to load and unload the materials in the mat into the machine. Press it once to load and press again to unload. Once you've set up your project in Cricut Design Space and your material is loaded, press the go button to start the cutting or writing process. The pause button, marked with a pause symbol, allows you to temporarily stop a cutting or writing process. Press it once to pause and press it again to resume. The Cricut Maker 3 has two clamps, clamp A and clamp B. Let's start with clamp B. To open clamp B, you just firmly pull the bracket towards you. This will open the tool holder so you can easily swap out different blades. Clamp A works the same way, except this is used for a scoring stylus or markers, often called pens. Now that we've touched on what some of the buttons and the clamps do, and we have our Cricut plugged in, let's head on over to Cricut.com and download our Cricut Design Space. Once you're on Cricut.com, you're going to scroll to the bottom of the page and you will see Design Space, and we are going to click on that. After clicking on the Download Cricut Design Space button, the download process will commence. Once the download is complete, you will need to click on the downloaded file to initiate its execution. Once the execution is finished, you will go to your desktop and double click on the Cricut icon. Next, you'll need to select I agree to the terms and conditions and then click on download. Next window to pop up will be Cricut Design Space. If you already have a Cricut Design Space, you'll just click sign in. If not, we need to select product setup. And then from here, you'll need to create your Cricut ID. So you'll enter the email that you'd like to use and put in a password, first, last name, what country you are from, and your phone number is optional. If you already have a login, you can also sign in right here, and I do, so I'm going to go ahead and sign in. And once you sign in, it'll go ahead and take you direct into Cricut Design Space. From here, you will see that you're signed in. You'll have your email up here on the top. And over here, it'll be the home, and then this will be a tab, and this is Canvas. We're going to select Canvas, and from here, you will go ahead and select Smart Cutting Machine. So we'll select this. From here, you'll select the cutting machine that you want to set up, and mine is a Cricut Maker 3, so I'm going to go ahead and select that. And then this is just letting you know to prepare your workspace. Make sure that your Cricut machine is 10 inches away from the wall. And then we're going to go ahead and do the arrow button. And then these were the plugins. That's the power cord that just plugged in. And then now it's going into the outlet. And this just goes over the buttons with you as well. And then we're going to hit next. And this can be set up with USB or Bluetooth, whatever works best for you. I've been using USB, but you can use Bluetooth if you want. And I just selected on USB. And then here it's going to look for my Cricut machine. And it just found it. So this is the Maker 3, and I'm going to hit continue. And then here I need to hit I agree, or select I agree to the terms and activate it. And then it says update complete. To make sure your machine is working perfectly, you'll cut this decal with the included piece of black smart vinyl. This is black smart vinyl, so you do not need a mat for this. So I'm going to go ahead and walk you through the process of cutting your smart vinyl. My piece is going to look a little bit different than yours because I've already used my piece that was included. So I'm actually just going to take a piece of smart vinyl that I have, but it is the same process. So let's go ahead and click next. We'll click on next. And this is just telling you to confirm your fine point blade, where it's located, make sure it's secured in clamp B, which we went over. So we're just going to continue. And then this is telling you what you need to do. So what you're going to do is grab the material from the envelope that came with your machine, and we're going to insert that sheet under the white guides until it reaches the gray rollers, and the machine will grasp and then measure the sheet. So right here where it is circled in purple is where you are going to place it. And if you're looking at your Cricut machine, you will see like a little indentation path that you place the vinyl on, and it will just guide its way into the rollers. So let's go ahead and hit next. And here it's telling you, because we're going to go ahead and lay that vinyl down on the Cricut, then we are going to hit the flashing arrows. And remember, I told you that is to load and unload. So that's going to take your vinyl, and then we're going to press the go button or the play button. So I'm going to go ahead and walk you through that, and let me show you. You're going to have a black smart piece of vinyl. I no longer have that, so I'm just going to use this smart vinyl, which happens to be white, but it is the same vinyl. So this is the white vinyl, smart vinyl that I'm going to use, and you're just going to place it right in here and guide it in. See where it's right into the grooves. And then you're going to press the flashing button. And this one, because it is smart vinyl, you do not need a Cricut mat. So now it's going to do the testing. And now here it says to go ahead and press the go button. And to remove it, we'll go ahead and press unload. Now Cricut Design Space says, congrats, you did it. You completed your first cut. And to confirm a clean cut, just simply peel the vinyl decal from the liner, and then we're going to hit continue. And then it just brings you right back to the home page. So I hope this video helped you put your Cricut together and install Cricut Design Space, and you were able to get a practice cut in. If you found this video helpful and you want to see more videos like this, comment below and let me know. Also, if you think this video was useful, make sure to hit the like button and don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.